100% a walleye. 100% a big walleye. Won't win it, guys. But that, prime example of a 5 pound. Alright guys, we are out. It is like the last fishable day of the Fall Brawl, especially for guys with boats like mine. I got a little 16-foot Starcraft, guys. It's about to get really cold and really windy. So, November 27th, going out of Cranberry Creek Marina, guys. That's right behind me. Guys, this place is awesome. If you got a little tiny boat like me, Leaky John boat, whatever you got, this is the place to launch out of. It's a nice little marina, nice little ramp. The ramp's always in. There's no dock, so it makes it really nice for wintertime when I really start fishing, guys. But we're gonna get out there. I've heard that the fish are in about 30 to 35 foot of water, and we're gonna see what we get into, guys. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we are starting off with some P10s. I'm gonna run it 15 back, and then I'm gonna put a weight on it, 2-ounce snap weight, and then I'm gonna run 15 more feet. Not very much line at all, but we're gonna see, guys, what that gets us. That's kind of what I've been seeing. Buddy of mine, 504 Sport Fishing, guys, the best in the freaking business around here, kind of gave me a heads up what they've been catching them on. So this is what we're gonna do. 15-15 on a P10, and that is rod number 1. Actually, we're gonna put a little bit farther out so we can get the board on there. Guys, I have these awesome things from Fishing Addiction Gear right down there, board holders. I refuse to use them sometimes because I get so impatient. But the idea is have this sitting in there, pull it up, put it on. You know. That's what I should be doing. But I'm not because I'm so freaking impatient. Here we go, guys. This board's gonna go all the way out. Gonna add 150 foot to my 30 feet. So we're gonna go out to 180 on this. It'll be 150 feet that direction. Farthest outside board, I'm gonna run 3 boards on one side today, guys. That way I can tell if the fish are biting. It'll pull a board back and we'll be able to tell, guys. So first board out, next 2 boards gonna be something very similar. And we're gonna let this board out 100 more feet. So we'll go to 200 total on this one, only 100 foot out. They'll be in between us, the boat, and that. For the next one, 50 foot. If you guys haven't watched before, I try to go over this every single time I fish because you can't find this information anywhere that I've been able to find. I've been lucky enough. I got really good friends that have shown me and told me and called me while I was out on the water, came with me, showed me how to do it. It's really hard to find this information, guys, on YouTube, on Google. I mean, this is one way to do it. There's a million ways to skin this cat, but this is my favorite way. Running OR12 boards, Okuma cold waters, and then the cheap wilderness rods. Does it matter? I don't know. But that's how we're doing it. I was kind of got off guard here. That's how we're doing it. This is how I've always done it, and this is how I plan on doing it until I find something easier, guys, because this is the easiest way to walleye fish. Unless you're jigging, different story. All right, back on track. Rod number 3, pink P10. I believe this is a custom. I got it from, I don't remember where I got it from. A friend of mine sold me a bunch of lures. He was getting out of the game. So there we go, guys. We're gonna let this one back, and we're gonna do 20-20 on it. We're gonna go 20 back, put a snap weight, do 20 more back, see what we get. Making a freaking mess. Snap board number 3 on, guys. And this one's only gonna go back 50 feet. And then we'll be right in between far rod, this middle one, and our boat. Should be all equally spaced out. That one's out a little bit far, that middle one. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit, but all right, guys, we are setting up in a new spot. I did not get a single pullback. I kind of came in closer. There's a million boats right here. I'm only in 2 foot of water shallower, but I feel like it was the right move. We might move in closer in a little bit, but we're gonna fish this 33 feet of water, guys. See what we can get into. First rod out, it's gonna be a deep banded. I'm gonna run it all the way 70 feet back. Should dive to about 20 foot deep. The marks are definitely in between the 25 and 30 foot range, so we're gonna try this. Get some P10s out again and see if we can catch some freaking fish. First fish, I think, or I caught bottom. I watched this board just dunk right into the water, guys. I just made a turn, so I don't know if this is a fish or if this is bottom, but if it's a fish, guys, this thing's freaking huge. So we're gonna get the net ready. Oh yeah, guys. It's probably a sheep's head. I'm telling you guys, this thing is freaking massive. Make sure my drag's good. I've been out here for near 3 hours. Not a single take back, and this one just freaking hammered this board, guys. And this is the kind of fish we're looking for, even though it's probably a sheep's head or it's a freaking 14-pound walleye. This is exactly what we're looking for, guys. These are the kinds of fish we want to catch, and I think this is a deep banded, if I'm not mistaken. This is the most important part of the whole fight. Keeping tension while I get this off. And I can kind of use my boat to my advantage. Run up the front of the boat. "100% a walleye. 100% a big walleye, guys. He is caught up in my other board, which is going to make this so difficult. Oh my god, so now I'm fighting a walleye and I'm fighting a board. Looks like a good fish. Doesn't look like a freaking winner. And I got him with that deep bandit, guys. This is historic bait for me. I've caught, I would say, most of my walleye and this bandit. I'm gonna try to get this up here. That's a good fish for sure. Not a winner, not even double digits. Super good fish. Try to not fuck this up. Pardon my language, guys. We're going to get him off without hurting ourselves. That's gonna be a tangled fucking mess. Get him in a live well. Nice little fish. We're gonna get this untangled. Alright guys, we got 2 of those pink bandits out, and our third rod, we're going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to throw out a reaper. I'm going to get this guy down to about 20 feet. We're in about 32 foot of water, guys, but now we are marking fish like freaking crazy. We're going to turn a little bit so we don't run into this guy, but I'm going to get this guy about 70 back, and we're going to see we can catch a fish on a reaper. It's been a long time since I caught a fish on a reaper. I've only got a couple. Get this guy about 70 back. Seems like these are the conditions where these reapers shine. Big fat gold and red bait. Kind of matches that bandit. There we go, 70 feet back. That should put us about 19 feet, so we'll be in the ballpark area of those bandits where I caught that fish. And hopefully, guys, we can fill the box up. Maybe get some actual freaking good fish in the boat. That one, probably 3 or 4 pounds. Fought a lot bigger than it was, for sure. Alright guys, fish number 2, and I just went through a huge school of fish, guys. I mean, a freaking huge school of fish. I can see them on my GPS now, my fish finder. Oh, I think I got 504 rolling up. Oh yeah, I see that fish rolling. There's 504 right there. They're gonna post up right next to me. I gotta get this fish in though. I didn't snag it, guys. I just freaking caught a... Oh my god. That's a freaking white bass. And I'm pretty sure... Eat this fucking thing. And that's probably what I was seeing on the... There you go. I don't know, you're gonna go in the box for a little bit. I was probably seeing a bunch of these freaking things, guys, on the fish finder. There you go. He ate it. So I think I'm gonna eat him. Alright, we're gonna get this back out there, and we're gonna run it on the other side, guys. All these fish that I've been catching are 100% taking the bait. I don't need to see the board just moving back. You can 100% tell what's happening. We're definitely coming into some walleye now, guys. We're gonna get this one out. We're gonna get it like, I don't know. We'll go to 45 back. Maybe leave it in the 15-foot range. We'll get this guy out about 50 feet or so. Doesn't matter. It's by itself. Alright guys, just had a good take back on this most recent rod. Ooh, my reel's about to fall apart. This feels like a good fish. Right in the same spot. I doubled back where I caught that first one, guys. I'm telling you, it seems like it was worth it because I'm probably 30 feet from there. I just went over the mark. And it looks like we're gonna have our second walleye. It feels good. Not a winner, but still a walleye. Actually, it's starting to feel better the closer it's getting. Let's pick up our boards. This thing is diving deep, so I know it's probably a good fish. Oh yeah, guys, that is a really good fish. Oh no. When they start doing that, guys, that is when you gotta worry. Come on. Get in the net. There we go, guys. I do not know how I'm gonna do that when it's a freaking 14-pound fish. But guys, that is a really good fish. Now I'm starting to decide that, hey guys, that's a really, really good fish. The whole, let's put all of our lures on the front deck. Probably not a good idea. Oh my gosh. This fish won't win it, guys. But that is a prime example of a 5-pound Lake Erie walleye. Alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's fishing. Just 2 walleye like right next to each other. I caught one, turned around, caught another one. Tried that spot 2 more times and just couldn't connect with any more fish. Caught 2 white bass. I ended up letting them go. I wasn't sure exactly how to cook them, so I just let them go. And we are headed back to the ramp, guys. Remember, if you guys like the video on here, subscribe to the channel. Check out the LeakyJohnBoatCompany.com or LeakyJohnBoat.com. Made it a little bit easier for you guys to find it. There's all sorts of awesome gear on there, guys. I got hoodies, hats, t-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff like that. So guys, check it out, and thanks for watching.